All right, everyone, our next run is ready. So I hope you will join me in welcoming wolfbloxer06 with Egg Hunt 2018, The Great Yolktales, and present New Game Plus. Take it away.
Hello, hello, hello! How is everyone doing? Having a good night, afternoon, whatever your time zone may be. Welcome to Egg Hunt 2018. I'm wolfbloxer06. I run this game sometimes, and on commentary, I'm joined by Haxum.
Hold on. Hello everybody, I am Haxum. You might have seen me in the Spark 2 Minimum Tech Run. I'll be your wonderful commentator for this one and I'll hope to do my best.
Wonderful. So, this run is very fast-paced. There's no wait time. Luckily, it's not that complex. First things what we have to do, run has not started yet. Don't worry, Tech. We have to reset the game, but you have to reset it in a really weird way. You have to go to this specific world, which we'll see later. Go to these specific purple buildings and talk to this specific person. How a casual player is meant to know how to do that, I have no idea. But we talk to him, and it'll reset the game. There'll be some intro stuff, and then we'll start when we get control. So there'll be a little dialogue we have to skip. I'll try and count down as best as I can, but there's a bit of an intro cutscene here. Haxum, if you want to talk about a little bit about this lore, go ahead.
So you are the assistant to this guy named Booker. Booker is a part of Omelet. And on here...
They essentially like collect and analyze eggs. It's like a big old library of eggs.
yeah.
This was an event game from 2018. 6 years ago, obviously no one's going to be playing this really anymore, but it's still fully functioning. Tech, get ready. I'm going to say like 3, 2, 1, and go. So first things first is we're going to just immediately roll on up to Booker. I just have to skip all this dialogue a ton. Haxum is actually in game with me. That's the benefit of being a public game. Or online, like constantly online game. He isn't game with me currently. He'll be following me. Little odd. But, so we just talked with Booker. He told us to go find this scroll. So we're going to do just that. And then, oh no. We'll take this little bit of a cutscene. Not much is going on here. Movement is very cool in this game. There's a lot of cool movement stuff you can do. You can do like somersaults, you can double jump, you can dive. And I'll showcase what the NMG part of this run is very small. Speaking of movement, hello, can I zoom in please? You get to see a little bit of this here. And there's our first egg, Inkwell egg. We're not getting a ton of eggs throughout this run. If you want to see us get every egg, go watch a 43 eggs run. If you want to see more eggs, for now we're just trying to get to the final boss fight, which you'll see here soon. So there was a giant bird. This was Booker's pet bird that got transformed by this evil egg, which is nowhere to be seen. I don't know where it is now, but Booker's a worm. We're just going to gloss over that. So there's a total of 6 eggs we get in this run. That was the first one. We get 4 treasured eggs, which we'll explain as we go. There's 1 per main world. And then the boss fight also gives us an egg. So we automatically get transitioned to our first main world, which is Wonderland Grove. There's some intro cutscenes here. This is probably the longest of the eggs. It's basically a giant quest. That's basically what all the eggs are giant quests. But now I can show you the NMG part. It's this little umbrella here. Hello. W key is not working. The umbrella, that's all, it lets us glide, and that's all we can do with NG+. That's the only thing, is use gear. So first things first, we're actually going to talk to the Queen of Hearts herself. And we're going to grab, or we're going to attempt to grab this pepper, and then we're going to eat a cupcake while carrying the pepper. And that's not important right this second, but first we're going to feed this pepper to this pig. Pepper and the pig.
His name is Good. The name of the pig is Good, by the way.
And voila. Our goal is to find 15 guests to give an invitation to. That was our first one. He was stuck in the pig's stomach. The second one is right here. All we have to tell her is that the fountain is pink. Simple as that. Most of the guests have nothing to them. Like this one here, you just gotta find them and talk to them. But some of the guests have certain special things, like that pig thing. There's Haxum there. Or, you know, telling them that fountain's pink. It's always pink, so. Anyway, we grabbed the shrubbery. The reason we ate that cupcake and then reset is we're setting up the only quote-unquote technical glitch in the run, which is called the cupcake clip. Basically, if we eat that cupcake that makes us small and then reset, the first time we reset, we go back to being big, like, or normal size, but we still actually have the collision of a normal character, or the small character, which you can see right there. That door, normally we wouldn't be able to get through. But because we still have the collision of one of the small versions of ourselves, we can actually clip right through there. And we can deliver the shrubbery to, what was his name, like Romoranth or something? But there's another guest in here that we have to give that shrubbery to. So we're not done with the cupcake clipping yet. Just clip through that door again. There's another small house we have to go to up here. Which, clip in there. Problem with this now is we get trapped in the ceiling, you can see there. We have to reset again, and that removes the cupcake clip. But we don't need it anymore. So now we're going to go around to a couple more guests, mostly normals. There's one we're going to have to save from his house. Throw it over hosts if they have anything to say.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. This is an incredible run. Having so much fun watching this. Just as a reminder, folks, we do have that milestone for $3,000. And a little math update, we are less than $60 away from that goal. I believe if everyone watching gave about $1, we'd hit that goal easily. So if you're able to, !donate chat, go ahead to the Tiltify link and donate for an incredible cause in Little Warriors.
Wonderful. So we saved that guy from his house, and now we're gonna get a crowbar. And we're not going to harm anyone with it. We would never do that. Instead, we're gonna save someone who's trapped in a cage, but not yet. Let's not drop our crowbar. First, there's another guest. Come on. Just here at the top of this tree for some reason. Just right here. That's our 11th guest. The last 3 guests we all get at once. So technically we only have 2 left, and they're both in the maze. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go out onto this quote-unquote branch. I'm going to jump at a very particular spot. Right here will do. So now we got into the... This is not where I normally jump down, is it? Now we're in the maze. Here we go. And here's the guy that we need to save. And that's 12. And then now we're going to do the last 3 guests by playing a game of croquet. Croquet? Not really sure how to pronounce it. Croquet. Alright. Yeah. Axum knows what's up. We just have to get the ball through a bunch of these hoops. Nothing much to it. And then after this, we'll have all the guests we need for the party. Roll. There we go. And once the ball stops, come on, stop rolling. There we go. Hello, there we go. So it says we'll try again next time. That's not actually the case. We did complete it. I don't know why it says that. But we got the last 3 guests, so now we're gonna go get our first treasured egg, the treasured egg of Wonderland. If you want to explain a little bit of what the treasured egg is, while I make our way to the next world here, which is Hard-Boiled City. You can see there the egg was there for a moment.
A treasured egg is basically the main egg of the world, which is required for entry to the final boss.
Yep. So there's 4 of them, like I said, we have to get. So that was the first one, probably the longest one. The hard-boiled city one is not... It's probably honestly the shortest. First, we gotta go talk to the Commissioner Sousa. If you're wondering what I'm doing when the screen like fades out there, I'm really quickly hitting Escape, R, and Enter, which allows me to reset my character really quickly. So he tells us to go look at the museum for clues. We're not going to do that. You can see a bunch of little eggs floating around here, Newsy egg, things like that. I'm not going to get any of them. Essentially, all the umbrella allows us to do is move quicker. Hello, don't kill me. There we go. So we talked to the first mafioso, then we have to go, hello, the second one over back in Sunnyside Heights where it just came from. Each of these worlds have a different theme. This one's like a, I don't know, 20s, 30s, like mid-1900s New York kind of theme. Here we're going to travel through the sewer a little bit. And with the umbrella, we can just make one pass through there. And here's the second mafioso. He talks about Don Pandini, so now we gotta go find out who that is. We're gonna, instead of climbing the ladder, just jump out through that way again. And then here's the police station, big blue and white building. This run's very fast-paced, so apologies if I'm missing anything. But talk to the commissioner again, and now we have to go talk to an informant. The big problem with the informants is I'm really bad at memorizing them. They all look very similar. Now, I have to go to all the spawns. There's only one I know where they are for sure. There's one back here, I think. No, it's not you. Yeah. This is entirely my fault because I just struggle so badly with memorizing who's who. Is it you? Nope, you're wearing sunglasses. Oh, is it you? I think it is. It is. So we talked to them. We find out that the Don Pandini is staying at the Scramblieri Hotel in Frittata Square, so we're just gonna go ahead and go there. Use a car to get some height. Float on with the umbrella. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make our way over to the Don's penthouse. And I'm not gonna go to the apartment. Penthouse. And Haxum's already here. Just waiting for us. I think he's working with Don there. Now we talk to the commissioner, and we're done with that egg. Hello. Now we're gonna move on to Easterbury Canals. So that's our second treasured egg done. That was the hard-boiled treasured egg. This one's got like a European, I don't know, France or Italy or something. I'm not really sure. Italy, I guess, is what it would be. I'm not really sure. But first things first, we're going to talk to the mayor here. And he tells us that we have to basically do catering for him for free, unpaid. Quite rude. But this is just a case of memorizing all the locations. And once we get all of them there, there's just a ton of them. We're supposed to like match it to that table, but it's really obvious where every item goes. Because it almost feels like, which plate did I grab? I grabbed the small plate. It kind of gets like mirrored down the middle, if that makes sense. Like, there's like the yellow and red things. It's hard to explain, but it kind of gets mirrored halfway through the table. But while I finish up this catering, once again, if there's anything the host wants to say, feel free.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been so entranced by what you're doing. This is a great run. I'm enjoying it. Just as a reminder that all of the donations are going towards Little Warriors, who is a national charitable organization focused on the awareness, prevention, and treatment of child sexual abuse. We also advocate on behalf of and with child sexual abuse survivors. For more information, visit littlewarriors.ca. And of course, you can get a link to that in chat by typing !charity, and you can just get a link direct to the Little Warriors website.
Wonderful. Yeah, I love Little Warriors. This is why this is one of my favorite marathons to do. Love the charity that they raise funds for. Anyway, Mayor tells us to go talk to Billy Bonka. Not Willy Wonka. They're two different people. It's definitely not because of copyright.
Yeah, definitely not copyright, am I right, guys?
So we talk to him, and he says, go talk to, what's his name? Isaac, down at the ice cream shop. We're going to do just that. This is one of the biggest time saves using the umbrella, just because you can float across here and not have to run all the way on the outskirts. Hey, look, that's a rare egg. I always have struggles with that in my 43 eggs run. Anyway, the ice cream shop, we can use these umbrellas to boost ourselves. It's just this bright pink building here. Talk to Isaac. Then we have to make some Sub-Zero ice cream. What flavor are we feeling? Hello, I didn't want to talk to you. I think we'll go with is this banana? I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. And then Sub-Zero ice. We have to do the Sub-Zero ice, otherwise it'll fail. It says we should go talk to Isaac about the Sub-Zero ice cream. We don't actually need to. And also, going in water does not affect the ice cream for whatever reason. Nice water fountain. So we're just gonna make our way, and then we have to do this little like obstacle course-like thing in the factory. It's really easy though, because we have a specific route we can take. So we go in here, some cool music starts playing, except if we jump up here and then jump through here, we avoid literally every obstacle. And we have to climb this tower, deliver it. Excuse me. And then we can just come back where we came from. Leave. That's how we complete that. Super easy. And then we talk to Billy Bonka one more time. Then reset one more time to go back to the mayor. Maxim's here. Wonderful. And then that's that egg done. On to the ruins of Wukong. This one has a boss fight in it. It's not the final boss fight. It's just another boss fight. It's way worse, honestly. But this one's got a jungle vibe. Axum, if you want to talk a little bit, if there's anything, I know I've been talking a lot. If there's anything you want to say, go ahead.
So, this is wolfbloxer's least favorite world in the game, because he hasn't mentioned that.
True. It's a mess. All the vines and trees everywhere just make it really confusing. Even someone who's been running the game for almost 2 years was the first one to ever do New Game Plus. Anyway, we blew up that seemingly random wall of dynamite. That actually triggers a quest that then we can continue by talking to this person right here. Chief, not you. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to this person. I want the yellow on your head. So we have to wrestle this guy. And by wrestle, I mean press A and D. For the longest time, these icons for the A and D were actually bugged. And it was actually just recently fixed like a month ago by the developers, so thank you. The fact that they're still updating this game 6 years later after the event has concluded is just amazes me. So now we have to get 4 fruits. They're all very close to each other. There's a pineapple, there's a... I don't even know what that is. There's a banana, and then there's a kiwi. Can't really see the kiwi, but... Or that... Yeah, that's a kiwi. But anyway, we come on up here, drop off the fruits, and then another one of the biggest time saves with the umbrella here. Glide on over to the waterfall. And, whoa, there's a secret key. Don't grab this, Haxon. I don't think he actually can come in here because he hasn't done the quest. But hey, look, a crocodile.
I intentionally didn't do it so I could let you do the quest.
So we're going to jump in this cannon, which will shoot us over here. Which brings us close to another cannon. Then, oh dear. I dropped the key. That's good. Is it? No, the waterfall isn't closed. I don't know how I managed to drop the key. Normally we just pick up back up. That's fine though. One small mistake is the end of the world. Again, we have a very generous estimate here. That I put in place specifically for this world. Because this world can have player interference. It's like one of the only things that can have player interference. By like, I dropped it again. Okay. I don't normally drop it. There we go. See, that's how you just pick it back up again. And then we just jump back down here. And remember that wall we blew up seemingly randomly? Yeah, we're actually going to go back to it. And it'll still be open, of course. And, hey, look, it's an arena. And then here's a boss fight. You have to fight some skeleton king dude. It's a really boring boss fight. We're just slicing skeletons. With whatever this is, some kind of sword. And then every so often the king will come down and fight us. We just have to fight him 3 times and then we win. So once again, anything host has to say, go right ahead.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We have $5 from Chibi Carrera who says, I heard my money can make Cell cry, so here's a contribution to the Make Cell Cry percent. Indeed, I would say we're far past the Make Cell Cry percent at this point, but, you know, let's get to that $3,000 so we can see some Skater Gator 3D, because, like I said, that run is super hype. You do not want to miss it. We are $54.48 away. So chat, I know you can do it. Get those donations in.
Wonderful. Yeah, I don't really know what the conditions are for this boss fight, because since this is a Roblox game after all, we can't look into the code like a lot of people can. Like, I'm normally a GTA speedrunner, which shout out to Lola Gurley for representing the GTA speedrun community with San Andreas stunt jumps. Was it last night, I believe? Oh dear, my health is really low. Okay, when it gets really low, I have to kind of just spin around him and just chop away at his health little by little. Because he does a lot of damage. And a good few hits, and I'll die. And if I die, I have to do the entire quest all over again, basically. Or it might be just the boss fight. I don't know. Just don't die. But like in the GTA games, we have access to a good bit of the code. So we can look into see how things specifically work. That's how we find a lot of the major glitches we do in those games. I showcased some of them, I believe it was last year's Prevent-A-Thon. Maybe it was first year, I don't remember, where I showcased Liberty City Stories. I believe it was Liberty City Stories, right? And like that humongous glitch there at the end, that was all found by just looking in the code. Wow, I'm taking damage. Alright, this is actually, I'm gonna dance around for a little bit to heal a little bit. This is the last phase of it, so once we pick him out, alright, I'm gonna kind of just go right at him now. My health should be enough to tank him. You can see he's really chopping away. And then There we go. Oh, I apologize for my cat. My cat's losing his mind, apparently. Anyway, now we're on to the Undernest. So that was the 4th and final treasure egg. So we have all the treasure eggs we need. We're only you saw this world at the beginning of the run. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time in it. Hey, look, it's the purple bit again. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time in it because all the main worlds that we have in like our book, they each have subworlds in it, 1 or 2 subworlds. This case, actually, this world has 2 subworlds, but we're only going to visit 1, which is where the final boss fight is. To get there, we're going to do a big glide with the umbrella, but to do that, I need to get a little bit of height. I gotta see exactly what I'm looking for. There it is. Oh dear, and I lost all my height. Great. My reference is this little glowing book here. That's the other subworld that we're not gonna visit today. Oh, hello. I don't want to glide on that. Oh dear. Okay. Come on. There we go. So we did that massive glide. So up here, where Axon is once again, is where we place the 4 treasured eggs, and that unlocks the final teleport to Aimor's lair. Aimor is that big bird we saw at the beginning that got, like, cursed or whatever. I'm not really sure. It's been a long time since I followed the lore for this.
He fused up the egg.
Yeah. So for some reason this boss fight makes you lose, like, almost all your accessories. All you have to do for this boss fight is just use dynamite. That's all you need is dynamite. Basically, I'm gonna line up this, fall down on the track, get the dynamite over here, fall down, have the bird pick you up, and bring you back over to the main area. We just do that 3 times, so there's 3 phases to this fight. There's this first one where we wake him up. Then there is the fight where he's a big bird, and I don't know what he does. He's attacking us in some way. I don't know, we ignore him because we just continue doing the same thing over and over again for the first 2 phases. And the third one, he turns into a giant egg and continues attacking us. Then he actually spawns dynamite there at the nest, trying to attack you with it. But, it's not really effective when you can actually just pick up the dynamite again and use it for the final phase. So, now, you can see he's awoken. We're supposed to use cannons to attack him, but we're not actually going to do that. Just when this bird drops us, we're going to just jump on him. And that counts as attacking him. Alright, grab more dynamite. It'll be the last piece of dynamite we get from over here. Jump on him again. And then I'm going to go over to this red crystal here. And you can see dynamite's already dropping. And the dynamite dropped here actually has a fuse, so if we're not quick enough, it can blow up in our hands. So we have to just place dynamite near all six of these crystals. And then that's the gist of this boss fight. Ah, so close. Okay, gotta wait for another dynamite to spawn. Like that. See, it blew up in my hand. Anyway, going to the last crystal here. And then we're gonna run to the middle before the cutscene triggers, right underneath them. And then this cutscene triggers, where, what is this called, a stalactite? Stalagmite? I don't know. Drops on him, bonks him, and then we get our final egg. Time is coming up here. I checked when time is, so I know when this is. Looky here. Booker's back to normal, and Aimor. So, we leave, and then there's going to be a little bit of dialogue left. When the dialogue ends, that's time. So getting ready, I'll yell for time in a second. I won't yell, I won't destroy your eardrums, I swear. There's a cutscene here of the library becoming grand again. This doesn't happen for a while in 43 eggs, my main category. So here, and get ready, and time, I believe. I believe that was time. And then we just go here for validation, just showing that we finished the run according to the game. So, that's A-Con 2018. We saved the world, but there's a ton of eggs out there. As you can see, all these little black pedestals here are eggs. There are a ton in this game. Maybe next year we can showcase 43 eggs. And we can truly explore every inch of this game. It's a lot of fun. I recommend trying it if any of y'all play Roblox. This is the only game I play on Roblox. It's just so different. Really great. But, Haxum, do you have anything to say?
Is it okay if I do a few shoutouts?
Sure, go ahead.
Absolutely.
First of all, I want to shout out a few members of the Roblox obby community, specifically Goose4000, Fivelin, Sabatonic, and Assad. And let me see if you and ZQuitty562. All of them are awesome people. You should definitely consider joining the Roblox obby community. Although it might be toxic sometimes, it's definitely worth joining. And yeah, that's it from me. So if you want to follow me on my socials, my Twitter is _Haxum. My Twitch is Haxum_. It's a bit convoluted, but you get the idea. And you can look me up on YouTube by just searching Haxum. Wolf, if there's anything you need to say, you can say it now.
Please run this game. We need more runners. We recently created a Discord for this game, so if you want to learn how to run this game, any percent's really simple. If you want to learn 43 eggs gearless, there isn't currently like a root doc or anything, but I have written a 43 eggs new game plus, which honestly isn't that different from gearless. You could probably learn gearless off the doc. But there's a nicely detailed route sheet for 43 eggs new game plus if you'd like to learn it. I guess only the shout out that I have is FCBDA boss, who is the main mod for this game, and he holds world record, I think, for any percent gearless, and maybe 43 eggs gearless too. He's one of the only active people. For the longest time, it was just me and him running. But yeah, I don't believe I have anything else. You can check me out on Twitch, wolfbloxer06, same everything. Anywhere you can find me, I don't really know. I don't use social media, so I don't really expect much from there. But yeah, I think we're done here.
Awesome. Thank you so much for showing us this hidden treasure of a game. This was a ton of fun. And thank you